Pi Network is everywhere, on your social feed, in group chats, and in crypto forums. It's hard to scroll through your phone without seeing someone mention it, whether they're sharing their daily mining streak or inviting friends to join. So, what exactly is Pi Network? It's a project aiming to make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone, not just tech experts or big investors. The idea is to break down barriers and let anyone participate in the world of digital currency, no matter their background or experience. Unlike Bitcoin, which now requires expensive hardware and consumes a lot of energy to mine, Pi lets anyone with a smartphone earn coins by simply tapping an app daily. There's no need for technical know-how or costly equipment, just a phone and a few seconds each day. This simple, user-friendly approach has attracted tens of millions of users worldwide, especially those who are completely new to crypto and might have felt left out of previous booms. Pi's promise is to empower ordinary people, building a massive global community called pioneers. These are everyday people who believe in the project's vision and are helping it grow. These users have been collecting Pi coins for years, hoping they'll one day have real value and change their financial future. For many, it's a daily habit and a source of anticipation. The project's global reach is impressive, but it's also sparked debate and curiosity in the crypto world. Despite years of mining, Pi's network remains closed. Users can't trade their coins on major exchanges yet, and there's no clear timeline for when that might change. The coins are locked in what's called an enclosed mainnet, so their real-world value is still unknown. This has left many users wondering if their patience will pay off. This long wait has fueled both excitement and skepticism, with some people eagerly anticipating the next phase, while others are growing doubtful. Some see Pi as a revolution in crypto accessibility, a chance for everyone to get involved from the ground up. Others worry it may never deliver on its promise, and that the hype could fade if progress stalls. The community's patience is being tested, but their hope and optimism keep the conversation alive and growing. Will Pi Network finally open the doors to a new era of digital money, or is it just another crypto dream waiting to be realized? Only time will tell. So, what's a Pi coin worth right now? The answer isn't straightforward, and it's a question that's on the minds of millions of Pi Network users around the world. Some crypto sites list Pi at around 20 cents, but this price is based on IOUs, tokens traded on a few exchanges, not the real Pi mined by users. These IOUs are essentially promises to deliver Pi in the future, and they don't reflect the true market value that could emerge once the network is fully operational. The Pi core team warns these listings aren't official, and the real value will only be known after the network fully launches. Until then, any price you see is just speculation, not a true reflection of what Pi could be worth in the open market. Daily trading volume is under $10 million, a fraction of what major cryptocurrencies see. For comparison, established coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum see billions traded every day, highlighting just how small Pi's current market is. This low activity shows that most investors are waiting for real progress before jumping in. Many are watching from the sidelines, waiting for a clear signal that Pi is ready for prime time. The price has been flat for months, reflecting uncertainty and a lack of major news. Without significant updates or developments, there's little to spark movement in the market. Without an open mainnet or official trading, there's little to drive excitement or price movement. The lack of access to real trading platforms keeps most potential investors on the sidelines. The community is holding its breath for a breakthrough. Many are hopeful, but patience is starting to wear thin as the wait continues. Until then, Pi's value remains speculative and its future uncertain. Every day, new rumors and predictions circulate, but nothing concrete has materialized yet. Investors want a reason to believe, an official launch, a big announcement, or a clear roadmap. They're looking for something tangible to justify their optimism and investment. For now, the market is in a holding pattern, mirroring the community's long wait. Everyone is watching and waiting, hoping that the next chapter for Pi will finally bring some answers. In Pi forums, one term dominates: GCV, or Global Consensus Value. GCV is the community's dream, a stable, agreed-upon price for Pi within its ecosystem. The idea is to set a base value, like $349 per Pi, for use in Pi's own apps and marketplaces. This would give Pi stability and real-world utility before it hits public exchanges. GCV is seen as a way to protect years of mining from a price crash at launch. It's a bold experiment in community-driven value, putting power in the hands of users. For millions of pioneers, GCV is the key to unlocking Pi's true potential. Despite the buzz, there's no official word from the Pi core team about GCV. All talk of launch dates and values comes from the community, not the developers. The core team remains silent, offering no timeline for GCV or the open mainnet. This has led to frustration and speculation as pioneers wait for real news. The community's enthusiasm is strong, but without official confirmation, GCV remains just an idea. Until the core team speaks, all plans for GCV are wishful thinking. The wait continues, with hope and caution in equal measure. The core team isn't idle. They recently launched a major developer library. This toolkit makes it easy for developers to build apps that use Pi, aiming to spark a wave of innovation. The update supports popular programming languages, lowering the barrier for new projects. They're also pushing KYC verification to ensure network security and regulatory compliance. These steps are crucial for building a real ecosystem, but haven't moved the price. Progress is steady, not flashy, laying the groundwork for future growth. The focus is on utility and security, not hype. The big question: when will these foundations lead to a public launch? Pi's biggest challenge right now? Balancing supply and demand. Every day, millions of new Pi tokens are unlocked, increasing supply. But demand is fading, early excitement has cooled, and some big holders have left. Whale accounts are shrinking, signaling waning confidence. With more coins and fewer buyers, selling pressure grows and price struggles. The sideways price movement hides an underlying imbalance. For Pi's price to rise, either supply must slow or demand must surge. A major announcement, a killer app, or the open mainnet could change everything. Until then, the scale tips toward lower prices. The community waits for a spark to reignite demand. Will Pi find its moment, or keep treading water? Compared to giants like Ethereum or Solana, Pi is still finding its footing. Those networks are bustling digital cities, full of developers, users, and investment. Pi has millions of users, but its developer ecosystem is just getting started. The new developer library is a step forward, but Pi's enclosed status limits its appeal. Even financial products tied to Pi, like the Valor Pi Fund, have seen little interest. Investors are waiting for proof that Pi can deliver real value. Building a successful blockchain takes more than users. It needs apps, developers, and money. Pi has potential, but it's still early in its journey. The challenge: turn a mining app into a thriving digital economy. Pi Network is highly centralized. Decisions rest with the core team. Unlike decentralized blockchains, Pi's founders control the code, roadmap, and future. The community can share ideas, but has no formal power. Centralization allows for fast, focused development, but comes with risks. Trust in the core team is crucial. They hold billions of Pi tokens and steer the project. If they make a misstep, the impact could be huge. Critics worry about this concentration of power and wealth. The core team's vision has brought Pi this far, but the next steps are critical. Success depends on wise leadership and transparent communication. The community's faith and Pi's future hang in the balance. Pi Network stands at a crossroads, success or disappointment. The choices made now will shape its destiny. In the best case, the core team launches GCV, opens the mainnet, and sparks a wave of apps and real-world use. This could revolutionize how we interact with digital currencies. Pi could become a leader in mobile crypto, fulfilling its mission of accessibility. Imagine a world where everyone can participate in the digital economy. Real utility would drive demand and organic price growth, making Pi a valuable asset in everyday transactions. But delays and poor communication could erode trust and cause a mass exodus. The community's faith is fragile and must be nurtured. A chaotic launch without GCV could crash the price and damage the project. The stakes are incredibly high. The outcome depends on the core team's actions and the community's patience. Both must work in harmony for success. Delivering a secure, open network with clear value is essential. Security and transparency will be the pillars of Pi's future. The world is watching to see if Pi can turn hope into reality. The eyes of the global community are on this project. The next chapter will decide if Pi is a revolution or just another crypto story. The future is unwritten and the possibilities are endless.